Buongiorno, signorina. Welcome to Italy. I will be your waiter today, and let me just start by telling you to please be careful of your personal belongings. It is not safe to leave your bag on the back of your chair and out of your view. It is easy prey for pickpocketers.
I'll have this one.
This one? Fine. I'll be back in a minute.
Thank you.
Buon appetito.
Thank you.
Hey, give me that! Signorina, please be careful about leaving personal items like cell phones or wallets on top of the table. It's so easy to get distracted, even though it's right in front of you. Best to keep it safe on your lap, or even better, closed up into your bag. Make sure your bag is closed properly, too.
Thank you.
Enjoy your meal.
Check, please.
Here you go, signorina. Everything okay? Menaggia. Our post is still broken. I'm terribly sorry. We can only take cash today. But if you'd like, there's a bank machine right around the corner.
No problem.
Signorina. Always try to avoid standalone ATM machines outside of shops, as they are more exposed and easier to be tampered with. It's always best to use bank-owned ATM machines, especially the ones located inside of closed cabins. There's one right there. And remember, avoid withdrawing money late at night, make sure nobody is watching you or following you, and never carry large amounts of cash.
Buonasera, signorina. How are you doing? May I see your ID, please?
Why do you want to see my ID? Have I done something wrong?
No.
I am an American study abroad student and I've just arrived.
No. We're just doing random checks. Do not fear. Due to Italy's anti-terrorism and mafia laws, all people are required to carry photo ID with them at all times. I'm sorry. Your state driving license is not recognized here. Only documents issued by the federal government, like your passport, are valid abroad.
Okay.
We cannot accept photos of your documents either. I'm sorry.
This one?
Okay. A photocopy of a passport is fine, since you're studying and living here in the city. But remember to always travel with the original, because you will need it to check into hostels, hotels, Airbnbs, as well as to board all forms of transportation. Thank you very much. You're good to go.
Thank you.
Have a good one.
Bye.
And cut! Bene, grazie, bravissimo.
Ciao Bella. Stop it, come on. I'm sorry. My friend meant no harm.
I was just being stupid, and though it was cute to verbally harass a complete stranger, she did the right thing to ignore me and not engage. On the other hand, we do not tolerate stalking or physical assault here in Italy. It is considered a serious crime. So if you feel that the harassment is escalating and you are in physical danger, please find a safe place to go, like a hotel lobby or a bar, and call the emergency services at 112 as well as the Institute emergency phone if you need further assistance from a staff member.
Ciao papà.
Ciao Anna.
Welcome back to this episode of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Our categories tonight are study abroad, Italian food,
and home safety and security. Let's see if Signor Rossi here can keep his lead.
Thank you, Steve. I'll take home safety and security for 200.
What is the first rule of safety when entering your apartment building? 1. Hold the door open for all who would like to enter. 2. Leave the main door or portone open. 3. Be aware of your surroundings and always close the main door behind you. 4. Wipe your feet on the doormat.
It's number 3. Be aware of your surroundings when you enter your buildings.
That's correct.
Okay, I'll take home safety and security again for 400.
How do you keep yourself extra safe while at home or while asleep? 1. Check under the bed and in the closet before turning off the lights. 2. Double lock the deadbolt from the inside. 3. Read yourself a bedtime story. 4. Tuck your roommates in.
Number 2, double locking the deadbolt from the inside, especially at night.
Correct again.
Okay, I feel lucky, so I'll go again with home safety and security for 600.
What should you do when leaving the apartment to go out or away for the weekend? 1. Close all the windows and shutters and double lock the front door behind you. 2. Run quickly so the neighbors don't see you. 3. Stick a note on the door saying you'll be back soon. 4. Leave your key under the mat.
Number 1. All windows and shutters closed and front door double lock behind you.
That's correct.
I'll stay with the home safety and security for 600.
What should you do if the doorbell rings and you're not expecting a friend, a food delivery, or a scheduled visit? 1. Buzz them right in. 2. Ask who it is and then buzz them in regardless. 3. Open the window and shout, "Chi è?" 4. Do not answer and just ignore the bell.
It's number 4. Do not answer and just ignore it.
Well, that's correct. Another win for Signor Rossi.
I'll take home safety and security once more for 800.
What is a violation of the Student Conduct Code regarding personal safety and obeying Italian laws? 1. Drinking a cappuccino after 11 a.m. 2. Hosting overnight guests, including family members and friends not from the Institute program. 3. Putting Parmesan cheese on fish pasta. 4. Breaking spaghetti in half before cooking.
I'm going to go with number 2. No overnight guests.
Oh, congratulations, Signor Berti. That's correct.
Let's stay with home safety and security for 1,000.
After reading through all the safety guidelines, students have a clear understanding of how to stay safe and what their responsibilities are. Of the following, what are students responsible for? 1. Cleaning your apartment. 2. Break-ins and theft. 3. Damage to furniture and appliances. 4. All of the above.
Number 4. All of the above. These are all students' responsibilities and not the institute.
And we have a winner! Signor Rossi, you are the defending champ and you just won a grand total of €1 million. You have become a millionaire! What will you do with all your winnings?
I love to travel. I think I'll travel the world. First stop, Paris.
Good evening and welcome from ISI Broad News.
Good evening to all. Today is a special day as our first group of American Study Abroad students has arrived in town. The question on everyone's mind is, how can we make their stay with us more enjoyable and safe? Please welcome our special guest, Roberto Ferrari, a local film director and actor who's currently making a video about staying safe. Roberto, can you tell us about your latest project?
Good evening and thank you. It's a pleasure to be here. The idea of my latest video, Be Smart, Be Street Smart, came from the need to go over some basic safety tips for study abroad students so they could have a better experience. Most students already know how to stay safe back home, but sometimes they forget to maintain their safe habits when they get here due to the fact that everything is new and different. They tend to let their guard down.
What are some common distractions that students should be aware of?
Besides common beggars and pickpockets, there are also more clever people who try to give you free things like bracelets and other objects. Never accept them and just walk away. These aren't really free and they will hustle you for money. There are also many legal street vendors selling name brands. These items are actually fake and students should stay clear of all unauthorized street vendors in general. It is actually against the law to buy fake merchandise and you could be fined.
What are some other basic do's and don'ts that students should remember?
Well, the first thing to know are the emergency numbers. We use 112 for Italy and the rest of Europe, which is the same as using 911 in the US. They should also know the Institute's emergency phone number if they need assistance from a staff member directly. This number works 24/7. The rest is fairly basic. Just follow your gut instinct and always use common sense. If something feels weird or dangerous, then don't do it.
And what about in public?
Yes. Keep your guard up in crowded areas, at night and when traveling. Try not to walk home alone at night and be careful of your personal belongings. Don't be afraid of taking a taxi if you are alone. Leave your valuables at home so you won't attract any unwanted attention. Also, never meet up with new acquaintances alone without someone knowing who they are and what their phone number is. If they won't give you their full name and phone number, then it's probably not a good idea to meet up with them. It's quite simple.
Thank you, Roberto. These are all very good and useful tips. We can't wait to see your new video. Best of luck!
Hello, Italy. Thank you.
It's really great to be here tonight.
Stupid!
Yep, I remember my first beer. You, what's your name?
Brian,
Oh, Brian. Brian, nice to meet you, Brian. What do you do?
I'm a study abroad student.
You're a study abroad student. I should have guessed. So, here's a joke for you, Brian. So 5 study abroad students walk into a bar. That's it. That's a joke. You know, Brian, you and I are quite similar. You know, studying abroad is like a never-ending improv show. You're constantly improvising, adapting, trying to make the most out of every situation. I know. I've been there, believe me. I studied abroad once and... I know. Bad one. And so wrong these days, right? And you know what else is really, really wrong nowadays? Excessive drinking. No, but seriously. Brian, do you drink?
Just a little.
Just a little. Well, that's good. Drinking in Italy is common, but drunkenness is not, and it's frowned upon. No, but seriously. Excessive drinkers tend to lower their guard and therefore become an easy target for predators. Brian, are you here with some buddies?
With my roommates.
Oh, your roommates. That's great, Brian. That's great. It's good to be in groups so you can look after each other in case one of you does drink too much. Make sure you and your friends make it home safely. And if you do get drunk and get into trouble, don't be afraid to call for help. Your safety is paramount. And being responsible will go a long, long way. Brian.
Oh, me again?
Yep. You started it, so now you're part of the show. Where are you from?
California.
California. Ooh, how cool. Marijuana is legal there, right? Well, guess what? You're not in California anymore, Dorothy. All drugs are illegal in Italy. Yep, including marijuana, Brian.
What?
Yeah, even for recreational use. No, but seriously. Possessing drugs is grounds for immediate dismissal. Do we have any drug dealers in the house? You? No? Well, that's good. That's good. Drug dealers are just after your money, and they will find creative ways to get it, including harming you. They will tell you to follow them, they will give you some for free, gain your trust, and then expect more from you. Never, guys, never accept drugs from anyone, even if they say it's free, because it's not. Well, that's it, folks. Thank you for coming. Thank you, Brian. You've been great. A round of applause for Brian. Stay safe and out of trouble. And if you can't, just call the emergency phone. Good night.
Hello, destination?
Paris.
Oh, nice. Do you have your passport and ticket? Great. You have name tags on all your luggage and travel logs.
Have you researched your destination before leaving?
Yeah.
Do you know any good areas and the bad ones to avoid?
Yeah.
How about the local laws? How taxis work there and the numbers to call? You know never to get into an unmarked taxi, right? Always use the official marked stands or call them directly.
Remember to put all your valuables in multiple places. If all is in one place and it gets stolen, well, you lose it all. Make sure your friends and family always know where you're going and to fill out your mandatory travel location form. Check in with your friends often, even using a GPS tracking app like Life 360 on your phone.
Well, it looks like you're well prepared and ready to board. One last thing. Avoid getting into empty cars on the train. Keep your valuables on you or in plain sight and avoid putting them on the overhead racks. It should be for your locked luggage only. Have a great and safe trip.
Anna, ciao. I'm going out to have breakfast. I'm going to the bar. See you later. Hey, Roberto, what's up?
I'm fine, thank you. Sto bene, grazie.
How is the video coming along? Would you like a cup of coffee? Buon caffè?
Oggi offro io. Today, everything's on me.
A coffee would be great. The video is almost finished. I'm positive the students will love it.